Hey everyone, today the T15 full auto kits have finally arrived. Super excited about these. We're going to show you today what comes in the box, how to install it, and how to tune the rate of fire. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So in the kit, you're going to have your manual, your new bolt, your new drive spring, your new safety, new bumper, and most importantly, your new full auto trigger group. All right, now that we know everything that comes with the kit, let's waste no more time and start the installation process. The only tool that you should need is going to be a 7/64 Allen wrench to adjust the rate of fire, and of course, you will need a T15, so let's get started. All right, so step one is to remove the upper receiver from the lower receiver, which is simple enough. You just gotta push out these two pins. 1, 2, let's put the lower aside for now. And you're going to want to remove the old bolt, drive spring, and bumper, but you're going to keep the original back cap. So let's take the old bolt, put it aside, the old drive spring, the old bumper, and let's get the new one in there. All right, now to install the new bolt, the new drive spring, and bumper with the old back cap. There we go. Now this upper is now completely ready for full auto. Now let's start working on the lower receiver. All right, so first things first is you're going to want to remove your safety by turning it into the 10 o'clock position and pushing it from the right side of the gun. All right, so the next step is to remove our old trigger group. It's being held in place by these two pins over here, so all we have to do is just punch them out. 1, 2, and we're going to put them aside as we will need them for our new trigger group, and put that away. And before we actually install the new trigger group, I want you to take a look right over here. This channel right here is how you're going to interact with the rate of fire screw right at the base of the trigger group. We're going to want to give it a full half turn counterclockwise before we actually install it so that we don't have any seating issues. All right, let's give her a half turn. And now let's install the new trigger group. Just like that. Make sure it's properly seated and take your old pins and place them back in. 1. All right, so now you're gonna take your new safety, flip the gun around. And you'll want you to put in the same position as it was right before you popped it out and just pop it back in. And now you should be almost good to go. There is one more step that you have to do, and you want to give your rate of fire a full turn clockwise before you close the gun up. So there are a few things that you want to take note of before tuning the rate of fire for the T15. 1, you want to make sure that your velocity is already set. Once you change your velocity, you will see the rate of fire has changed, okay? You also want to make sure that the rate of fire isn't set too high so that it's shooting faster than a magazine can feed. And 3rd, it is a trial and error process. So you will have to degas your gun, open it up, make small adjustments, close it back up, and test fire it again until you get it to your liking. So to show you exactly what the process would be is once I realized that I wanted to change the rate of fire, I'm going to pop open the top receiver, just like that. And you're going to want to take a 7/64 Allen wrench, insert it into this hole, and to go up, you're going to turn clockwise, and to go down, you're going to turn counterclockwise. Now, like I said, you want to do small adjustments. It doesn't take much, so you want to work with quarter turns, all right? Once you've made your adjustments, you're going to close up the marker, gas it up, and test fire it. If you like the sound of the rate of fire, then you're good to go and you can start playing. If not, you can always open it up and tune it to your liking. As long as you stay under 17.5 balls per second, you shouldn't have any chops or feeding issues. That's what we've noticed with the T15 mags, and under 14 balls per second with first strikes as they feed a little bit slower. If you have any issues where the bolt is not cycling, you pull the trigger and you don't hear it click, it probably means that your rate of fire is set too low. So essentially, as long as your velocity has been set and your rate of fire has been set, you won't see any adjustments or changes until you change your velocity again. So that's the T15 fully automatic upgrade kit installation and tuning guide. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them in the section below. And as always, like, subscribe, and thank you for watching.